Examples of the additional qualifying medical expenses tax credit, section 6, capital B. Example 1. Mr. Smith, a 35-year-old taxpayer, is the sole member of the medical aid scheme to which he contributes an amount of 5,000 Rand per month. And he has a taxable income of 350,000 Rand, and he paid for additional qualifying medical expenses of 10,000 Rand, which were not reimbursed by his medical aid during the current year of assessment. So required is to calculate Mr. Smith's section 6B rebate or additional qualifying medical expenses tax credit. So we know we start off with the contributions. So it was for the full year, 5,000 Rand times 12 is 60,000 Rand. And from there, because this taxpayer is younger than 65 years old and he does not have a disability, this calculation applies to him. So it's then the section 6A tax credit multiplied by 4 that reduces the medical aid contributions. So it's 347 Rand times 12 times 4, which gives us 16,656 Rand, which is deducted from the 60,000, and we're left with 43,344. Then we add the qualifying medical expenses of 10,000 Rand, which then gives us 53,344. Then we must deduct 7.5% of the taxable income. That's 350,000 Rand times 7.5%, and that gives us 26,250. We deduct it from there and we are left with 27,094 Rand, and the excess then is taxed by is multiplied by 25% to give us the section 6 capital B medical tax credit. So 27,094 Rand multiplied by 25% gives us the section 6B additional qualifying medical expenses tax credit of 6,774 Rand. It's example 2, and it's Mr. Smith, and he this time is 65-year-old taxpayer and the sole member of a medical aid scheme to which he contributed 5,000 Rand per month. And he has got a taxable income of 350,000 Rand and paid for qualifying medical expenses of 10,000 Rand that were not reimbursed by the medical aid during the current year of assessment. So we have to calculate Mr. Smith's section 6B additional qualifying medical expense tax credit. So we know we start off again with the medical contributions, which were 5,000 Rand times 12, giving us 60,000 Rand. And from there we must deduct 3 times the section 6A tax credits. So it's 347 Rand times 12 months times 3. So we use 3 here now because Mr. Smith is 65 or older. So the 3 applies here, not the 4 as in the previous example. And this example here also applies should a person in or one of the dependents of the main member's family or so have a disability as defined, then the times 3 here will also apply. So then 347 Rand times 12 times 3 gives us 12,492 Rand, which is deducted then and we are left with 47,508 Rand, and we add the qualifying medical expenses, which is 10,000 Rand. We then have 57,508 Rand, and then the calculation of this excess multiplied by 33.3% gives us the section 6B additional qualifying medical expense tax credit. So 57,508 times 33.3 then gives us a tax credit of 19,150 Rand.